Hey all, welcome to the second Puritans Show of 2018-2019, first one of 2019. So Ben and I, your co-presidents, I'm Jacob, we are going to be introducing your lovely Puritans. All right, so can you guys actually stand up? Sorry, or stay there. We'll do the seated method. That works too. So first we have Emma. And we have Hallie. Then we have Michael. Then we have Thomas. Then we have Erica.
And we have David.
And we have Naomi. And then we have Ellie. All right, so our first game is Freeze. Bennett, would you like to explain Freeze to those who don't know how to play Freeze?
I would love to.
There's another mic, just so you know, bud.
Okay, that's great. Okay. The way Freeze works is that two lovely people will begin a scene, and when a Puritan yells freeze, hence the title, the people in the scene will freeze, and the next Puritan will jump in and start a completely different scene, and so on. We're going to need a one-word suggestion from the audience.
Oligarchy.
Pineapple. Stop! Pineapple.
So I just came back from the store. Yeah? I found this exotic new thing. You're gonna love it, all right?
Oh, what is that thing?
It's the best new thing in the 50s, man. It's a pineapple.
Oh, it's covered in these spines.
Hey. It may look ugly on the outside, but when you cut into it, it's a nice, delicious center.
Do it.
Just sideways, frontways,
Here.
bottom ways.
And when we remove this curtain, we will see how Sally has transformed in her makeover 360.
Yep, okay.
3, 2, 1!
To be fair, there were some slight complications when it came to the eyelashes. We thought that the eyelash curler was gonna work, and then it had glue on it, and...
I think you look lovely. Will you marry me?
Excuse me, I am on a show right now.
I know, it's so untraditional.
Freeze. And then I literally tore his eyes out of his socket. like right out of his head. Like he's blind. He's mutilated for life. It was a crazy day, Kmart, bro. It was like, I swear to God, I go in trying to show up my martial arts skills. I ask for a manager, and he starts looking at me. So I did what I had to do, you know?
Okay, you just walked into a police station.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Bro,
yeah, he
I have my badge right here.
I get...
Hi, Bill's the name, balloon sales the game.
For 130 balloons for my son's birthday.
130 balloons.
130,
Well,
yeah.
that's what I'm here for.
balloon.
Tell me now, what colors and shapes?
I don't know, what colors and shades do you have? Are you okay, sir? You seem to be okay. I just really care about my son's birthday.
Oh, yes, I understand. Balloon buying can be an emotional
It's
experience.
seriously, yeah.
We'll go on this journey
Look,
together.
I want
okay?
one balloon
All right.
for every kid at the party for them to take home.
130 kids, that's a popular child. you
Yeah,
got there.
no, they're actually, I have 130 tuplets. Yeah, they're all mine, yeah.
Wow, we're gonna have to stop the whole balloon selling process. And talk about
Okay,
that now.
well, have you seen Up?
Have I seen Up?
Have you seen Up? I mean, you're a balloon.
Freeze! Hey man, you got some spearmint gum?
Spearmint gum?
Yeah, you know, Rite Aid, Walgreens. Oh wait, Rite Aid? No, that closed. Walgreens. You know, CVS, anything. Yeah. Oh wait, that closed also.
This is a yoga studio.
Freeze. Hi, I'd like to shake your hand. I just like shaking people's hand. Oh, it's really sweaty. Oh, okay. Well, now that I've shaken your hand, actually, probably your hands, that touched the stingray in there. It was such a nice stingray. It felt, but don't touch it again. But it's in its natural habitat. Okay. It's no. Oh no! And that's what it feels like to chew 5 gums! How did you do this to me? Taste the mint!
And scene. Sorry, Naomi.
All right, so next up we have a lovely game called Evil Twin, which will be played by Kyle, Erica, and Thomas. Yes, get up here. So the way Evil Twin works is 2 of our lovely actors. In this case, it will be Kyle. Wait, who's doing? Yes. Okay. The order. Yes. Okay. So Kyle and Erica will be doing a scene based on a location suggestion from the audience. And during that scene, Erica's evil twin, played by Thomas, will tag in at certain moments and chime in and say things that are questionable. And Erica will have to justify those things in her scene with Kyle. All right. So can we get a location suggestion? Whole Foods? Whole Foods. All right. Topical. And scene. Whole Foods.
Listen, madam, I happen to be looking for some organic.
Are you vegan or something? Like, I didn't get it.
Whoa,
You're wearing Birkenstocks, vegan?
Yeah, I happen to like the way the Birkenstocks feel very nice on my feet,
Like with the
you know.
toes, yeah.
They give
Yeah,
it a nice
so nice,
warming
so nice,
sensation.
yeah.
Anyway,
Okay, so what do you want?
I like to see your organic options on lettuce.
That's literally everything here, organic.
I know.
I understand you want to see the organic food section, but have you thought about the diet pill section?
Are you kidding me here? I work out once a month.
You shouldn't see the
Okay,
diet pill section.
I am
Don't
healthy.
You are so
Okay?
skinny, look at that!
What are you?
Yeah.
I work out.
You don't need to go there, no.
I eat McDonald's 3 times a week.
Oh, that's just what we want here.
Okay, look, I was thinking I get some organic stuff, I get in the diet, but you know, you come here insulting me like that, tell me I need to go on a diet, I'm telling
You're
you.
so skinny, you're like my queen. So skinny, don't worry about it.
I don't know how to feel, I'm your queen?
Okay. So funny concept. You know how, like, you hate people, but then, like, there's the queen of people you hate because you hate them the most? Okay, follow what I'm saying. So you're like, I hate you the most, like, over how I hate other people. Okay, if you're confused. So like, people are here, but then, like, you're, like, here. So I don't like you at all.
Why would you say that?
No, I'm sorry, it's been a long day. There's been a lot of anger.
You sound like my mom! That's why I left the house. I used to live in there for 20 years. Okay?
I think that's an issue to work out with your mom, maybe, not me.
Okay, are you insinuating that I have issues with my mom?
I mean,
Yeah, I am. And it's not because of the way you look, although it's bad. I'm just trying to let you know that I think your life is meaningless. And I just think you should work on yourself.
You know what? I tried therapy, alright, and that wasn't seeming to work. Alright. You know what? I might as well up and leave because I'm not appreciating you insulting me, all right? I can take my me.
All I meant was that if you're spending your Saturday nights at Whole Foods, like maybe you should reconsider something. But like, I don't know, maybe not. Maybe you're happy. That's good.
My mom told me that I need to go to Whole Foods. She told me it'd be good for me. She told me I could lose weight. You know, my 1 month.
At a supermarket, yeah.
You know, my mom wanted the exercise plan wasn't working, and you know.
No, it's working great.
And scene. All right. All right, next up we have a game called, we have Hot Bag of Gravel up next. Which, what does that mean? It has nothing to do with hot containers or the gravel that may or may not be in them. It is a game with 6 people, of which they know who they are. I need to remember who they are, I'm sorry. Who's in this one? One moment, technical difficulty.
Turn off your cell phone.
All right, this will be played with Kyle, Bennett, Alex, Bianchi, Erica, Dara, and Sam. So the way it will work is you, the audience, will give us a very, very large location in which 3 of these scenes will be happening at around the same time, at the exact same time. And what's going to happen is starting over here with Bennett and Kyle, they're going to start the scene with that location, and they are going to acknowledge 2 other human beings or other life forms that people will be playing that they see in the large location, which will be Erica and Alex. They will see people, pass it on to them, and then the same characters that they've established will do 2 more scenes, and then they will finish on a final scene. Do we kind of understand? Kind of. It's 1 large location, multiple scenes in the same large location. Yes? Okay? Yeah. Okay. Alright. That works too. So, location suggestion.
Central Park.
Central Park. Ancient Mesopotamia.
Yeah, my dad's camera's not working.
Keep throwing them out there.
Under the sea.
The Amazon rainforest.
Taj Mahal.
Rainforest is what we're gonna go with as our large location. Okay, rainforest. And scene.
Okay, we're here in this rainforest. We gotta hunt down this rare, vicious predator lurking in these parts.
It's known as the walloping kangaroo. All right. Yeah, we've been on this thing for so long. It killed my brother, you see. That thing did, yeah. And I'm so glad I could be with you. 'Cause you're like a brother to me. And I love you.
I love you too.
Right. All right, let's keep going. I see the tracks. You see, walloping kangaroos leave droppings whenever it makes a footstep.
What are those people doing here?
Oh my God, they look like loggers in the rainforest. They're gonna anger the walloping kangaroo. Oh my God, I feel like I can hear it. Those people better stop logging in the rainforest.
I can't wait until they
till
go
they
into
come
the sea.
Let's burn down the rainforest. How'd you know I was thinking that?
Oh my God, you're
no
thinking
way,
that?
no way.
That's so easy. Oh my God.
Okay, so
I have a lighter in my pocket.
why do you have a label?
I don't know. Let's just,
I'm gonna
ready?
put it- No, that's kind of weird. Don't do that.
How do I do it then?
These people are gonna catch us. Do you
Oh my
realize
God.
that? Put that away.
All right. Just one last shot, and I think we got it.
Hold on. We haven't found the polar bear yet.
It's got to be down here somewhere. Come on, just keep going.
We keep
find something.
walking south and we never find any polar bears. Honestly, a polar bear is white. After all the years we've been doing this show, haven't you learned that polar bears blend into their environments?
Yeah, so we're looking for a polar bear covered in mud. Keep going.
I better let you have that one.
Right, let's go over here.
I suddenly lost control of my body. I must have been stung by a radioactive snake from the Amazonian region of the rainforest.
This is gonna be great. All right, keep going.
I have been stung by a radioactive snake in the middle of the Amazonian rainforest. This is terrible. Here, quick, get me out of here so that we can escape from this place before I get eaten by a polar bear covered in mud. Quickly, before those people over there see. This is quite embarrassing, you know.
Right, so we've captured the kangaroo, right? Okay, we're just...
Oh my God, it's a polar bear. Oh my God, it's got me.
Jonathan, speak to me.
It's got my foot. I can't walk, Billy. But I can't walk.
Maybe those people can help. Maybe those people can help.
Did you hear that? I think I hear someone yelling for help. 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 Yeah, maybe we should go help them. Help. Maybe those people over there can help us find the people who need the help. Obviously.
And I'm really happy that this poison is worn off. I really miss the ability to wiggle my pinky toe.
Yeah, Henry, you broke the camera. We lost all the footage.
Well, it's not my fault. My job is voiceovers. I wasn't even supposed to be in the frame.
It's my career.
Well, it's mine too. By the way, haven't you heard the person yelling for help for the last 3 hours? I mean...
You gotta get the wallaby kangaroo out of here.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. I'll never forget
It's
you.
coming back for another attack.
And scene.
Okay, so, Sophie's gonna do some stand-up now. Oh boy! Uh-oh. That means everybody else gets off the stage.
Hi. Hello, everybody. So, I'm here tonight to tell you all about an issue very near and very dear to my heart. It's the issue of bathroom inequality. So, this may come as a surprise to some people, but I have never used a urinal. Well, I mean, I kind of did once when I was like 6, and I thought that a urinal cake in a porta potty was a slightly hairy bar of soap. And that was like really gross, so I don't think I'm gonna do that again. But like I was 6, so it was okay. But boys have it easy. They can go anywhere. Who says that girls have to be the gender, the oppressed gender, who has to stop everything and sit down when we pee? Like, and then the seat is too cold, which is uncomfortable, or the seat is too warm, which is terrifying. And there's always a line out the door as though we're waiting for something actually good and not just, you know, a toilet. So, you know, there are some times, though, where I am pretty glad to be sitting down while I'm doing my business. Just the other day, I was out to lunch with my parents, my wonderful mother and father, and I went to the bathroom, maybe spent 7 minutes in the bathroom, come back out, and they're looking at me funny like, what took you so long? Weren't you peeing? And I'm like, well, yeah, I thought I was, but have you never had a surprise poop? So, like, here's what happened. So I go into the bathroom, I go all innocent like my bladder's full, I know I'm gonna have like a nice easy time in and out, and then like I sit down, and I'm sorry, my dad is laughing and making me laugh. And then like I sit down, and then I feel something on my butt. It's like a knock. Like, knock, knock, who's there? Poop. And like the next thing I know, I'm wiping up tears. It's a funny story. But it's a good thing there was enough toilet paper. But do you know what my brother told me? My brother told me, who is an actual legitimate male, that boys don't even need toilet paper. Like, what? If you're a girl and you go to a stall and you go and you sit down and you pee and you do your business, and then you're out of luck. Like, okay, but there are a few alternatives that you can attempt instead of just, you know, suffering. So for one, you can man up, use your hand. But, I mean, it's going to be washed soon anyway, but like, that's gross. No one actually does that. That was just a hypothetical situation. Your next options involve making new friends, and that's nothing more fun than making new friends in a bathroom. Nothing breaks the silence better than, hey everyone, who wants to help out a reluctant air dryer? Hit me up with the good stuff, ladies. Yeah, but, you know, making friends isn't for everybody. I understand some people are shy. That's why you can learn the stealth option. If you're a trained ninja, I recommend this strategy for you. Basically, what you want to do, you want to get down on the ground like, all the way, so then you can reach with one hand over the adjacent stall and sort of like feel around like you're a spider, kind of creeping up. And then you'll feel it. If you're like practiced enough, you'll know right where it is. And you pull down really fast and you retreat. And then if you do it well enough, nobody on the other side ever has to know that you were there. Like, oh, you go in and out, dry. But there is one place, one Petopia, a universal playing field that equalizes the bathroom business for male and female alike. I call it Petopia, the universal P-Fest, nature's toilet bowl. You may know it as the ocean. There is a freeing nature to peeing in the ocean, one that cannot be achieved to peeing in any other toilet. Instead of going to a bathroom and having to go through the ordeal of sitting down, pulling out your stuff, wiping, whatever, one can simply just go in the ocean and be done with it. And, there is, urinate, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, sorry, I'm remembering the last time I peed in the ocean, how glorious it felt. But one of the best parts about peeing in the ocean is that nobody around you ever has to know how close you were when you peed next to them. Like, never. But, you will run into a problem if you have a surprise poop in the ocean. But let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Yay! Okay. Hello. Now we're gonna play the alphabet game with David and wherever Emma. There she is. Just in case none of you know what the alphabet is. So the way this is going to work is that these two lovely people are in a scene, and they will start on a certain letter, and then they will each begin their sentences with the letter of the alphabet. Yes, the way you do. So, do we need a one-word suggestion and a letter? Yes, we do.
H!
Okay, cool. H.
Just say H.
And we need a one-word suggestion, I think.
Hurricane. It doesn't have to start with that letter. Any one word.
Onomatopoeia.
Bowling.
Hey there! You wanna be my partner and do some bowling? I would love to do nothing more than bowl with you. Jolly jeez, let's do this! Kevin, are you so excited to bowl with me? Lovely, yes I am! My, you're so sweet. I think we have a connection. No, you're taking this the wrong way. Oh. Please. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. I just, let's take this slow, okay? Come on. Quiet yourself. You just offended me really badly, and now you want to take things slow? Really? I'm sorry, please! Sorry doesn't cut it. Tommy, come on. We've been best friends, and I just, want to go smooth. No. Velocity, anything you want to think of me, fine. But you know what? I don't care. I don't care what you think. I just want to spend my day bowling. What have you been saying right now? I really thought there was something between us, and now you're really hurting me. Zero. Oh, we have to get some gas at the gas station. Okay. After this, we have to get some gas, okay? You need to sit down. You're going a little crazy. Zero? All right. You really got to get something for that, whatever not working. But just understand that I'm upset and maybe I'm going a little crazy, okay? But, you know...
Crazy's not what I want. I don't want to bowl with someone who's crazy.
Don't tell me I'm crazy, okay? Let's take this outside, huh?
Everyone knows you're crazy. I don't need to tell you that.
For real? Really? Really? Oh, I can't even. Like,
Gosh, you're just the worst. I'm done.
Okay, so that was lovely. So now we are going to play 6 to 1. Usually it's 5 to 1, but we're rebellious. So we need Ellie and Emma and Dara and Sam and Michael and Jacob. Yeah. So, Sam, our lovely Sam here, is going to monologue at a curved event, which he will give us eventually. And one by one, each of the Puritans in this line will jump in, do their thing, do their scene, until everybody's in the scene, and then one by one, they will jump out until Sam is left alone. Also, avoid politics in your current events. We need a current event.
senior musical.
Woo!
Senior musical.
As many of you may or may not know, here at Greeley we have a popular tradition known as the Senior Musical. This year, there's a rather large controversy among all of our seniors between who will get the honor of starring in our senior musical. Will it be Barry B. Byron, or will it be Veronica V. Very, very nice? Would you do me the honor of joining me for dinner? It's been so long.
Hey man, that's cool. I really, you know what? I dig your style, man.
Thanks. I did go to fashion college. I'm not going to dinner. You want to know why? You should be joining me at my fasting bar, where we go and sit and don't do anything. We sit there in silence, we don't eat, we don't drink, we don't talk, we don't breathe. It's great. It's enlightening. Ew. It's pretty fun.
Sure, I'll try it.
Yeah, maybe we can get a third person in here.
Mom, why did I become a moth when all the other kids became butterflies?
Honey,
it's so
still the
ugly.
wings. Let your wings be still, honey. Just like your chrysalis.
The media. It tells me that I have to look a certain way.
Honey, I know that you're really concerned about...
Do you guys want to help me find my honey?
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I was gonna go to B badminton later,
Ding!
but... Ow! That was not
What
cool.
silly
That's my
thing.
friend. Hey, look, that's my friend, okay?
Ding!
Ow! That's not cool.
Wait,
What? Hold on.
we're like friends now.
No. You
My
don't
leg
have friends.
hurts. Why would you should stop that.
No.
You made my friend cry. Oh, I'm gonna cry because my friends.
Guys, can we all go on a date together, like the 5 of us?
Yeah.
We're all like...
We're so progressive.
Yeah.
I know, because it's like,
Here,
we
let's
can
go.
all date together.
Yes.
Like,
Such a good
All right,
plan.
all right. Now let's coordinate. We're not. I mean, if you guys all
You
want to
wanna
just
leave?
break it up right now. You know what? This is ridiculous. I am...
You guys think you can come here to Cliffs in Valhalla and muck about?
Yeah.
Here at Cliffs in Valhalla, we care about climbing on rocks. And that doesn't mean that you can get your harness in a tangle, or you can bring knives on the rock wall, or you can get an extra slice of pizza at the birthday party. Why this is Cliffs in Valhalla. I have had a very emotional day. Oh yeah? Well then, you know what? I just might need to climb on out of here.
So guys, where should we go on our date?
I heard about this fasting bar. It seems really interesting.
No.
I actually like McDonald's a lot.
No.
So the diner. has really, really good milkshakes, okay? Now hear me out. The milkshakes are so big and so expensive. You order one.
Okay, I'm sold. I'll go. I take it back. You guys are awesome. We don't need to coordinate or anything. We can go. It's gonna be great. Who wants to get the car?
I hate you.
But I thought we were gonna be friends now.
I told you, bees don't have friends. We only have enemies.
I trusted you. Are you at least gonna like help a man out here?
Nope, bye.
But okay. So here's the thing. Like, I get that like people should believe that like the inside is more important than the outside. But like a lot of the kids, like they walk all over me because they think I'm the ground. And like it's really
It only matters here. Wing hug. Okay.
I need to, you know, Mom.
Little reel on this. Remember, school time. Okay.
So if you want, I mean, it's open for business like 24/8, man. So if you want to like hit it.
I mean, I gotta check my bank account just to make sure I'm good, but
Bruh, the banking system is a construct. It's not real.
I'll text you on that, yeah.
And in conclusion, I must tell all of you that my personal pick for senior musical is Barry B. Byron!
Fancy. Hooray! The next game is What Are You Trying to Say? With Alex Milne and Sophie Nadell. Hooray! So these two are in a regular old scene, except every once in a while, somebody will say something, and the other person will respond, "What are you trying to say? Are you saying that I'm at blank, blank, blank?" Yeah, that's how that goes. We need a location suggestion. Yeah. Space station.
Hello, are you our newest recruit for special? Are you peeing against the wall?
Yeah, we can just pee anywhere, right?
Okay.
Space, right? That's...
Yes, yes it is. I guess it is.
Sorry, yeah, I did just pee, but what were you gonna say before?
Well, I mean, I was going to offer, see if you were ready to interview for the job, but...
Whoa! Wait a second, all right, okay. What are you trying to say? I have to interview for this job? I am the most qualified space module peer in this entire galaxy, okay? All right, I'll pee in any space sort of ship that you've got, and it'll be a lot of pee.
Okay, well, I think you're hired. Put her there.
Thanks, for sure. All right, so my first order of business is to pee in this corner.
What are you trying to say? Are you trying to pee in corners counterclockwise? What does that say about you as a worker? Everyone knows that if you're peeing in all four corners, you have to go from, what is this, 10? No, 9? No, 10 to 2 to 4 to 7. Are you really that disorganized? Did I just hire the most disorganized person in the world to
Your watch analogies confuse me.
Oh, have you never tried an analog watch? Because that's all we use here at the space station.
Never!
Well, I really like the way you
Oh,
get it.
I did just get this one though. It's pretty nice.
You got it just for the space station.
Yeah. I'm
What
still
are you trying
working
to
on
say?
learning to read it.
What are you trying to say? Are you trying to say that you think that we need watches at the space station? Are you trying to say that you aren't a smart enough scientist to be able to discern the time from the stars? Are you trying to say that you're unqualified, like you were unqualified when you tried to pee in the counterclockwise order?
I do not appreciate this kind of language. I can't see the stars from here. I can't tell the time based on where the stars are. I'm just trying to pee in every corner like the job description says. I'm just trying to
Show me that
provide for
job
my
description.
family by peeing.
Show me that job description. I must see it.
I don't have that.
Okay, well, you know what? I have it on my tablet. My
Okay,
face
good.
tablet.
All right,
Made
okay,
out of
all right.
moon
Let's
rock.
take a look.
Latest model.
Here it says, does it say anything about it being clockwise, counterclockwise? No.
Okay,
I
well,
don't see that.
it says with a clockwise torque and a counterclockwise.
Wait a second.
And
Wait
then like
a
the
second.
torque force.
What are you trying to say? I don't understand the forces of physics? I know torque. I know that equation. I have friends who took physics.
Welcome to the space station. Here we learn all sorts of things, and you're going to have to take a physics class, but I don't know.
So you found out that I didn't go to college. All right, okay, all right.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Busted me.
Hey,
You got me.
what are you trying
You
to
got
say?
me. I
What
didn't get my
are you
degree.
trying to say? Are you trying to say that I screen all my workers like an intrusive stalker to see who went to college and who didn't? Well, I pee on that!
It was an expensive tablet.
I have plenty. It's like all comes from being a head scientist at the NASA Space Station. Are we at NASA? I don't know. You know, I rose through the ranks. You make me angry because you're a man.
And scene.
Okay. All right, next up we have a Puritans classic, Good, Bad, Ugly. Yes. With Alex Bianchi, Naomi, and Callie. Get up. So the way this game is going to work is these three lovely Puritans, and getting in order. Okay, this is it, I guess. Oh, I see. And so starting here, Hallie will give good advice to a question an audience member has. Naomi will give bad advice, and Alex will give ugly advice. And we will answer a couple of questions and they will rotate positions, but this will always be the good position, bad and ugly advice positions. So who needs some advice? Has a question. Who? What? Who?
Wait, are you able to shout it out?
Yeah.
My parrot.
One more time?
How do I care for my parrot?
Okay. How do I care for my parrot?
You should do extensive research on parrot care and then do that.
I hear that they only like raw meat, but in large beef patty forms. Don't cut that up at all for them. Just give it to them and then let it kind of progress over the days, slowly get smaller and smaller. I'm pretty sure that's gonna work.
I heard that if you let it outside the house, like let it like fly free, it's like happy that way, and I think that it should be happy, just like let fly.
All right, more advice. Also, actors, remember to step forward when you're giving your advice. It just makes it easier. Love you guys. Okay. We're good, guys. Anyone need advice? Yes.
Should I drop out of high school to pursue a career in puppeteering?
You heard that one, correct?
Kind of set that one.
Yeah, I did hear that.
Great.
If it makes you happy, I think you should do it.
Yes, you should do it. And you should drop out of whatever college you're in, especially if it's Harvard or some fancy school like that, to become a puppeteer.
College is intersubjective. It's not real.
All right. More advice. Rotate. What do I get at Whole Foods? Yeah. What do I get at Whole Foods?
Give me a second. I'm just stroking my thought probe area.
Oh. This is new.
I'm gonna say, if you're looking for a food that's like cut in half, don't go there. They have like entire food there.
I heard that the mac and cheese is really good, but apparently it has a lot of carbs.
You should go to McDonald's.
Okay. Rotate. More advice. Whoa. 2 questions. We'll start with how do I get a job? We'll start with that one. How do I get a job?
You build a resume and then you have plenty of volunteer experience and then you get a job.
I recommend just kind of roaming the streets, peering into windows. If there's not a lot of people in that room, it probably means it needs more people. So just force yourself through the door and yeah.
There's this thing that's happening in Venezuela right now where the president who wasn't the president became the president. So I think we should go to Trump's office and be like, hey, I'm the president.
All right. More advice. Rotate. Say that louder, or I can come to you. Should Michael get a haircut?
Oh my gosh. Michael needs a haircut. Yes, Michael.
Should I? I think Michael should cut off all of his hair and then tape it to his face to
I think Michael should get a haircut, but when I say that, I mean one strand.
And rotate. Okay, I think this is our last question. Yes. Maybe yes. Yeah, that was the last question? No. Okay. One more question. Then we
If
can
I love
answer.
my boyfriend but he's ugly, should I break up with him?
Wait, what?
If I love my boyfriend but he's ugly, should I break up with him?
It's almost like we've explored this before.
Is he in the building tonight? No! This is hypothetical.
Yeah.
Let it ride for like a week and then decide after that.
Go into his bedroom in the middle of the night and give him plastic surgery.
All right, and yes, okay. So next up we have the debate game. And in this game, we're going to need a second. But you, the lovely audience, has written a bunch of suggestions if you guys would like to divvy them up. The game will be played, wait one second. The game will be played by Thomas, Naomi, Alex Milne, Ellie, David, and Sophie. So while I explain how it works, they're going to distribute those. So the way the game works is these 6 lovely actors are going to be on the stage in a line of some sort. And I think, wait, does the audience ask the question? Yes? Yes, okay. So you guys, the audience, are going to ask a question, and 2 lovely Puritans are going to step forward and debate which 2 of their random cards that they have, word cards, is a better, solution to that question that they have to justify in some way. It's a lot of fun. And you, the audience, is also going to vote after each round which of the 2 things wins. And we're going to keep going until one of our lovely Puritans is our debate winner. So, is everyone almost ready? Yes? Previewing your... Yes. I'm going to actually come down to the audience this time. All right, guys. So, anyone have a question that's going to be, so an example for this could be what would make the best friend? X object, and they're going to have to argue that. So, or anything like that. What could be this? Or what's the better, I don't know. Yes.
What would be the best way to handle an eviction notice?
Okay. Did you hear? Yeah?
All right, I'll take this one. All right, I'm gonna have to go with salami for this one. With its spicy Italian spices inside the meat, it makes it the perfect meat to throw at a police officer to evade being arrested.
Okay, well, the best way I personally think to deal with this problem is probably to just, straight up tell the truth and say, happy belated birthday, Sophie.
So what was your word, David? Happy belated birthday.
Happy belated birthday,
Okay.
Sophie.
So who won, salami or happy belated birthday, Sophie?
Sophie.
Wait.
My birthday was the last show. Thanks for wishing me a happy birthday, everyone who came last time.
Whoa. think Salami won that one, please applaud now. And if you think Sophie's belated birthday, I'm sorry, Alan, because I think Sophie won that one. Sophie's belated birthday.
Yeah, dip it.
Oh, all right, here we go. Next question.
What should be the theme for my next birthday party?
Got this. I've got this. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay,
Ready?
so
Yeah.
you guys know when you brush your teeth, right? What do you use? Call it out. Toothbrush. Toothpaste is what I was going for. But what if you throw in an original twist to your ordinary birthday where you squirt bottles of toothpaste in, and instead of using toothpaste, use toothpaste. It's like toothpaste, but with an effortless F instead of a TH at the end. Perfect for the kind of edgy feel to any birthday party. Nothing says edgy and cool more than spelling words incorrectly and putting a bunch of stars around them.
Wait, what was the question? Okay. The theme for your birthday party should be watching people younger than you succeed. And you may be wondering, but actually, there's nothing more rewarding than knowing someone half your age has more money than you, more friends, more family, I don't know. But I just think it's really rewarding, and nothing makes me happier than that. So,
all right. So, do we think toothpaste wins? Applause for that.
Yeah.
Okay. Or seeing someone younger than you succeed. All right, I'm sorry. First it was your birthday that won, and then, you know, that's how it be. More questions? Anyone? Yes? Ooh, I see.
How do I make myself more adoptable?
We like a meaningful question here.
Okay. The answer to that question is straight out easy, and the first step you would have to do is go to the doctor, and the second step would be making a alligator pregnant. So, yeah.
Okay, so the way you do this is that you say, I'm a penguin and I'm proud to be here because you're beautiful.
All right. So do we think I'm a penguin and I'm proud to be here is the winner of that debate? We love you, Ellen. We love you. It's okay. And by default, making an alligator pregnant is nothing. Okay. Another question. I have to go to Gabri because he was, yeah. Yes, I understand.
My cousin is a furry. How do I deal with that?
Cousin is a furry. How do I deal with it? What a question. What up, Naomi? Do you want to get up there?
Wow. This has actually happened to me before. And the answer is something that you would never expect. My furry cousin kind of like caught a glimpse of my bare foot. My shoe slipped off, it was very chaotic, and there was this sort of like heavenly slow motion movement I could see in his eyes, where he just really admired the structure of it, and I think that's when he fell back in love with human anatomy, which was just the turning point, and he is now no longer dabbling in that category.
Wow. I think, wait. Your cousin's a furry. Okay, so your cousin's a furry. There's one thing to do, and that's a golf club. And you may be thinking, I don't want to physically assault my cousin, but actually, I mean like the golf club where it's like a physical place. And you just hang out with a bunch of nice old white men, and I think they will definitely make a nice change in your furry cousin.
Wow. All right. So, foot is the word. So, did foot win that debate? Or did golf club? I don't know. We're gonna have to do a recount. Foot. Golf club. I don't know. Another question? Wow, I guess, okay. Transportation.
Are we really? I have like.
What should I name my new child?
All right. What should I name the new child? Nate, don't you have some in your pocket?
Hey. You like this one? Okay. I wasn't listening. What should I name my child? Okay. You should name your child Egg. And that's because, you know, we're all caught up. Eggs are popular, and you want your child to be popular because if they're not, so I'm just saying, get that egg, get that likes. Like if you Kylie, like you want your child to do things, so that's why you name it Egg. Yeah.
Go for it.
My immediate reaction was just like a tribute to our ancestors, but with a little bit of a twist, like something alternative, I don't know. So the name is Monkey, but without an E. I guess that's pronounced Monkai or Monkey, which is cool. It's very exotic and just fresh, and your kid's really gonna go places.
Okay, so did Monkai/Monkey win that debate? What about Egg?
Congratulations.
I think they won that one. All right, one more question to determine the winner. Okay, I see very, very much in the back. Just so much movement. Didn't warm up. Didn't do my dynamic stretches.
So, what should you do if you get slapped by your gardener?
What should you do? What a dilemma.
What?
If you get slapped by your gardener.
Well, this situation is very personal to me. It actually happened, like 7:30 today. So let's just say I was going through the alphabet and I misdid the words, or I don't know. This is very similar, and I'm just gonna have to say the letter H is gonna have to deal with that problem. You can replace many different words with H. Holy cow, man, or heck with it, man, get out of here.
You did good.
Yeah.
You tell him. So, what I try to do in this type of situation is like find the root of the problem, no pun intended. And I realized that this also happened to me, Dave. This seems to be like a common occurrence. And I did like a lot of heavy analysis of what happened that morning to me also. And I realized that my pants that I was wearing that day, trousers, the fabric was just woven so like tightly and accurately, and I guess it was obvious how well the product was made, and I think that my gardener just lashed out because his trousers didn't happen to be sufficient that day. So trousers would probably be the best form of like amnesty if you want to fold them up, put a bow on it, maybe dig it in the garden so we can find it, kind of thing. Yeah.
All right. So, did trousers win that debate? And what about the letter H? Yes, David is our winner tonight. Thank you. Next on the docket, let's find out, Bennett, in
That's
a moment.
a great idea, Jacob.
We're walking.
It's Pam. I'm gonna explain it. Okay. So, in this game, 4 actors, in this case, me, Bennett, Michael, and Kyle, and Jacob are in this scene. They're in a squareular. I'm just, Yeah, let's just do that. So, we're in this squareular formation. And also, by the way, Dara is going, okay. So, we are, with 4 actors, we are doing 4 mini scenes. The way this works is that the person in the front left, that's me, hello, is what is in what we call the hot seat. The person in the hot seat will accept a one-word suggestion from the audience and rotate. We will rotate through all 4 of us until we all have a one-word suggestion. From there, the scene will start with the word of the person in the hot seat. During that scene, the host, Dara, at any time will say either pan left or pan right, rotating the actors and switching between scenes, or pan up or down to change the levels within the scene. We ready? One word for me.
Alcoholism.
No.
Yeah, you can get
sure.
One word.
For Bennett, this is for Bennett.
Icicle. Bennett, your word is icicle.
Should we shift this? Yeah.
Left.
Sherry B.
Your word is trampoline. Your word is dentures. Dentures.
One more.
Your word is soap. If you will.
Icicle, thank you.
Trampoline, thank you.
Dentures. Thank you. So, thank you.
And scene.
I've been stabbed with an icicle in the heart. It's so cold. I'm so cold. Get it? Because it's an icicle. Haha.
Jedediah, I didn't think it was going to end this way. Sit.
Sitting now.
Hand left.
Yeah.
Yeah, my trampoline is like the coolest place to be. I don't know, coolest 9-year-old.
Oh my God, no, I can't even go on that thing, man. I swear to God, if I step on that trampoline, I'm gonna go so high. Last time I got that high, it was crazy.
Yeah, it was a birthday. You have to try.
Hand left.
Do you buy my teeth? I cannot buy my teeth. Oh my God, the cat has it. My dentist is sucker hot dog. All right, I got the hatchet here, Grandpa. What do you mean I need my teeth, bro? That's a bad egg, you know.
All right, time for my soap bath, son.
All right, Pop.
Hand me the soap.
Here you
Hand
go.
me the soap.
Here you go.
Okay, now rub it on nicely. Take it, rub it on.
Hand right.
Okay, now that I found my dentures, I can tell you how crappy my dentist is. I swear to God, I go all the way to the city, he whips me up some trash dentures, they fall out, and you know who my dentist is, man?
Who?
My freaking dad.
You're dead.
Hand right.
This way.
So, like, I have an idea. You stand
lay
there.
on it,
If you're
okay.
not going to get on the you stay there.
Right here, off the
And
trampoline.
I am going to here mount this trampoline.
Mount it good, make sure to hold on tight.
Hand up.
And about to.
I'm gonna get on. Oh my God! I am so high. Yeah, get double bounce, bro.
You are bouncing off time.
Diagonal.
All right, give me the brush, son. Come here. My water's too hot. Hey,
Yeah, I'll
warm up the water.
Turning
Oh,
cold,
I
cold now.
hate you.
But Dad.
Why give birth to you?
Pan right.
What direction is right?
Whoa! Oh, Jedediah, get down. It's too bad that it had to end.
Oh, Barbara. Oh, dearest Barbara, I'm afraid.
I'm sorry I stole your mailman.
Everything's going cold. So cold. Icy cold, even.
Pan diagonal.
Oh, man,
Dude, I lost my teeth again. They keep on freaking falling out.
All right, I gotta kill the cat, man. I bet it took it.
What? My cat is my cat. I've had your cat for 16 years.
Pan like a mother father.
All right, I know
You are not gonna touch this cat, man! This is my cat! I'm gonna get that cat back here, and it's gonna be crazy, man! I swear to God!
Pan right.
Hurry up! I wanna die soon. You gotta make me back ready. Come on, my boy.
And scene. Thank you.
Okay, so, I believe that was it. Yeah. Are there any alumni in this here audience? Maybe? Please? Uh-oh.
Alumni, please come up, yes.
Yay! Which one of you lovely folks would like to take the wheel? Okay.
All right, everyone. I think you guys get down to the end of the stage here.
Get down, Heather.
This is Emotional Symphony. We need emotions, everything from happy to Wednesday. Start shouting out. I just want to hear emotions. Hear emotions. Yell. Anything. Anything. What? Envy. Shun, you're envy. Savory. Savory. Hip. That's sad. Come on. Chappaqua. Consummated. We're going down the line from the top row.
Sherry B.
Neon Moon. That'll be you, Emma, right? I think that's.
That's Emma. This is Emma.
I'm Emma.
Sherry B. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Bet. Make it clear who you're giving it to.
I'm going this way, so we're up to Sherry B.
The
You're
top
Sherry
row
B.
first. Okay.
Yes. NB. Savory. Chappaqua. Constipated. Neon Moon. Sherry B. Sorry about that. And Explorer. Okay. 40. Did you say 40? No, we're going with 40. Let's do 40. The number 40. I'm 40. For the age.
Oh my God.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Yep. Shirt. Your shirt. Hopeless. Okay, sushi. Cupcakes. SpongeBob. Jacob, you're SpongeBob. Shorts. Dora the Explorer. Aneurysm. Aneurysm. One more. Robert Downey Jr. So they're gonna come up with a sound that goes with their emotion, and then they're gonna do the sound, or say the name of what they have, do the sound, and then say thank you, and then move on.
Envy. I want it. Thank you.
Savory.
Ooh, yummy.
Thank you.
Chappaqua.
Welcome to Bagel Emporium. Here, get in there, take your order.
Chappaqua. Thank you.
Constipated. Ah! Thank you.
Neon blue. Wow, so bright. Thank you. Sherry B. Close. Thank you.
Internet Explorer. Loading. Thank you.
40. 40? I didn't think I'd make it this long.
Shirt. No, thank you. Thank you.
Hopeless. Help me. Hopeless. Thank you.
Sushi. Roll the sushi.
Thank you. Cupcakes. Mmm, creamy. Thank you.
SpongeBob. F is for friends who do stuff together. Thank you.
Shorts. Baby pants. Thank you.
Dora the Explorer. I said no swiping!
Aneurysm?
Yep.
Robert Downey Jr. Sarcastic, witty comment.
When I point at you, do the sound once. If I do this, that means keep going. And then this is stop. Everyone.
I said no swiping! 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 I said no swiping!
Sarcastic, witty comment.
Ladies and gentlemen, your second